All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode. I did want to take a moment before we get started to send a huge heartfelt thank you to my wife's Uncle Ron for creating these awesome Caldwell Country Outdoors t-shirts. As you can see in this photo here, he actually created them for my entire family in multiple different colors, and I really love the camo pattern that he used on my daughters. It's really cool, and I'm really excited that he's done this for us, and I really cannot appreciate it enough. So again, I want to send a huge thank you to my wife's Uncle Ron for making this happen. Let me know if you'd be interested in getting something for yourself. That being said, stay tuned, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you here in just a minute. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm down here doing a little bit of tree stand and maintenance, and decided I'd look for my arrow. And, well, I found it. So I'm not sure how this happened. This is probably a good 40 yards behind where the deer was standing. But here you go. Unfortunately, it rained last night, so it's real hard to say what, if anything, there was on it. But hey, at least I got the arrow back, and other than the broadhead sticking into the tree, it actually looks pretty good. So anyway, just thought I'd give you that update. All right, everybody, so as I mentioned in the last video, I am going to be shooting the gun a little bit more now that I have the new ammunition. This ammunition's a little bit different. It's a little heavier than my last stuff. So I want to make sure that this is shooting just as well as the other one was. I'm going to do a quick 3-shot group and we'll see what happens. So stick around. Let's see what happens. So Travis is going to be shooting. He's owned this gun for about 6 years now, and it has never been off. So let's see how this goes. No pressure. November 14th. We've been in shooting light for about 20 minutes. So far, I haven't seen anything. And keep hearing stuff moving around down the hill. I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Last time I was hunting was when that encounter happened with that big one, so stick around, let's see what happens. I do got the 30-30 today. So if I see a deer in this section here, I should be able to shoot it. Here we go. That was really weird. I don't know what that was. It did a rattling sequence and down the hill from me. It sounded like, honestly, I don't know what it was, but to me it sounded like a deer just completely shredding a small sapling. So loud. It stopped, so I tried rattling again, but haven't heard or seen anything. I don't know what that was. Well, y'all, I think that's gonna do it for my morning hunt. Saw 2 deer. Something up there, I'm not honestly sure what it was, and small buck. Before anybody really gets on me for, well, why didn't you shoot? With that big one running around back here and Lucky running around back here, I'm going to be very picky when it comes to bucks, at least for the time being. Being said, if a doe comes in, I'm gonna let it fly. Cold morning. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. Get it back after it this afternoon. See what happens. Hello everybody, as you can tell it is the next day. I didn't see really anything on my evening hunt, so I didn't film anything. That being said, I wanted to give an update on the big deer from last week. I can confirm with 100% certainty that that deer did survive the interaction that it had with me. However, it did not survive opening day of gun season. I got a message on Facebook from one of my parents' neighbors who was informing me that that deer had been shot. I was able to go look at it and get my hands on it in person, and it is just as impressive as I thought it was. It's just absolutely massive. Ended up being 15 total points with a 16th point that was actually broken off. He had an actual full drop tine on one side. It's just bittersweet. I don't really know how I feel about it. I would love for that deer to have been harvested by me, but at the same time, I am glad to know that the deer did in fact survive. So I want to congratulate Mick for making a heck of a shot on that deer, and I was able to take a few photos of the deer up close and personal, and I wanted to share those with you guys. Alright everybody, so as you can see, that was one heck of an impressive deer. Again, I wish it had worked out differently, that I was able to harvest that deer myself, but I am happy to know that the deer did in fact survive my shot and did not suffer. So that being said, it is still gun season here in Kentucky. I'm going to take a few days off of work this week and do a little bit of hunting, and of course there's always next week. So hopefully I'll get a deer on the ground here for you soon enough. In the meantime, stick around, stay tuned, and thank you for watching another episode.